My window into orchestral composition was actually electroacoustic composition. Since my days at Edinburgh University, I've explored music technology in various different contexts, for pieces with tape and click track, to pieces with tape and graphics score, and also to live sampling of sounds within an orchestral context. A logical evolution of my fascination with music technology and composition is the Augmented Orchestra, which is something that I'm really excited about. I've been developing it in collaboration with audio engineer Jody Elff, who's also my husband. And the basic concept is that the sound world of the orchestra is expanded by live electronic processing in real time. One of the things that I loved about working in the studio is that you have access to all this harmonic material. You can get those really low subtones that in performance come through the subwoofers. Equally, you can get these very high harmonic resonances. And these extremities of sound are actually not really available in the orchestra. You have like bowed vibraphone and bowed crotales that get some of those upper partials, but you're in some ways limited. So what's really exciting to me about the Augmented Orchestra is it provides access to some of those sounds that previously were restricted to the recording studio, working with sound in that way. This means that I have more colours available at my disposal as a composer. You'll see microphones dotted around the orchestra, and that's one of the signatures of the Augmented Orchestra, is that all the sounds are being produced live in real time, originating with the sounds of the orchestra. There's no sampling, there's no looping, there's no pre-existing pre-records. It's all happening in real time from the orchestra, expanding that sound world. For example, subtones that wouldn't be heard that are beyond the double basses, high frequencies that are beyond the piccolo, so expanding the range, but also spatializing the sound of the orchestra to bring it out into the hall. An example is a piece called Wild Geese, and there's a section in that where the cellos and basses are playing this walking bass line, but I really wanted it to sound like an organ, so we pitch shifted it down 2 octaves, so suddenly in the hall you're getting these subtones through the subwoofers that emulate the sound of an organ. Now, they're sounds that wouldn't have been accessible to me were it not for this augmentation of the orchestra. So it's a really seamless integration of technology and the acoustic orchestra to create really new sonorities. It's really wonderful to have access to these extensions of what already is a very glorious sound world.